Welcome to an extraordinary journey through the annals of time, a sweeping narrative inspired by Gombrich's timeless classic, A Little History of the World. This endeavor seeks to distill the vast tapestry of human experience into a concise yet comprehensive overview. We will explore the remarkable story of humanity, tracing its origins and evolution across millennia. Our expedition begins with the primordial stirrings of life on Earth, charting a course through the emergence of our earliest ancestors. From there, we will navigate the rise and fall of empires, the birth of groundbreaking ideas, and the relentless march of progress. This narrative aims to connect the dots of history, revealing the intricate patterns that have shaped our present. We will traverse from the dawn of civilization to the complexities of the modern age, highlighting pivotal moments and transformative discoveries. Prepare to encounter the ingenuity, resilience, and enduring spirit that define the human story. This is an invitation to understand not just what happened, but why it matters to us today. Our story begins not with humanity, but with the very origins of life itself, billions of years ago on a nascent Earth. From single-celled organisms, life diversified and evolved through countless forms, adapting to an ever-changing planet. This deep history laid the biological foundations for everything that followed. The age of dinosaurs dominated for vast epochs, showcasing nature's incredible power and scale. Yet, even these giants eventually yielded to the relentless forces of evolution and extinction. From their wake emerged the early mammals, small and adaptable, setting the stage for a new chapter in life's grand narrative. Among these mammals, our distant ancestors began their slow, arduous journey towards sentience and self-awareness. A pivotal moment in this evolutionary saga was the discovery and mastery of fire. This transformative power offered warmth, protection, and the ability to cook food, fundamentally altering human survival and social structures. Equally crucial was the development of tool-making, a hallmark of early human ingenuity. From simple stone flakes to more complex implements, tools extended human capabilities, allowing for hunting, gathering, and crafting. This foundational step in technological innovation marked a significant divergence from other species, propelling our ancestors towards an unprecedented future. As millennia passed, a profound shift occurred, moving humanity from nomadic existence to settled communities. This transformation was most pronounced in fertile river valleys, where abundant water and rich soil allowed for consistent agriculture. These regions became the true cradles of early civilization. Key among these were the valleys of the Nile in Egypt and the Tigris and Euphrates in Mesopotamia. These rivers provided the lifeblood for burgeoning populations, enabling surplus food production and the growth of permanent settlements. The Indus Valley also emerged as another significant center of early urban development. Here, the first complex societies took root, giving rise to sophisticated social hierarchies and organized governance. Ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Indus Valley civilizations developed unique cultures, monumental architecture, and intricate belief systems. These societies laid the groundwork for future human organization. A monumental leap forward was the pioneering of writing systems, such as cuneiform and hieroglyphs. This innovation allowed for the recording of laws, histories, and religious texts, facilitating complex administration and the transmission of knowledge across generations. Writing became the bedrock of organized society. The development of legal systems, exemplified by Hammurabi's Code, brought order and justice to these growing populations. These early laws established precedents for governance, property rights, and social conduct, reflecting a nascent understanding of societal structure and individual responsibility. They sought to regulate human interaction. Alongside these intellectual and legal advancements, These civilizations embarked on the creation of monumental architecture. From the pyramids of Egypt to the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, these structures showcased immense organizational skill and a profound connection to the divine or the powerful. They stood as testaments to collective human effort. These innovations, agriculture, writing, law, and monumental building, were not isolated achievements. They intertwined to form the very fabric of early civilization, establishing patterns of governance, social organization, and cultural expression. They laid the essential groundwork for all future societal structures and human progress. Following the foundational river valley civilizations, the classical world emerged, profoundly shaping Western thought and governance. The ancient Greeks, in particular, made indelible contributions to philosophy, democracy, and art, fostering an intellectual environment unlike any before. Their ideas continue to resonate today. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle questioned the nature of reality, ethics, and politics, laying the intellectual groundwork for Western philosophy. Their dialogues and treatises explored fundamental human questions, influencing generations of scholars and leaders. Their legacy is a cornerstone of critical thought. Across the Mediterranean, the Romans built an empire renowned for its vast infrastructure and military might. Their engineering prowess is still evident in the enduring aqueducts, roads, and public buildings that span their dominion. Roman construction facilitated trade, communication, and imperial control. Beyond their physical achievements, the Romans developed highly influential legal systems that codified rights, duties, and governance. Roman law provided a framework for justice and administration that would later inspire legal traditions across Europe and beyond. Its principles are still studied and applied. Yet, both Greek and Roman civilizations, despite their grandeur, faced inherent conflicts and struggles that tested their foundations. Internal divisions, external threats, and the complexities of managing vast territories often led to periods of intense turmoil. Their histories are replete with lessons in both triumph and fragility. The Peloponnesian War, a devastating conflict between Athens and Sparta, exemplifies the internal strife that could tear Greek city-states apart. Similarly, Roman history is marked by numerous internal power struggles, civil wars, and political assassinations, highlighting the challenges of maintaining stability within a vast empire. These conflicts underscore the human element in history. As the classical world waned, Europe entered a period often referred to as the Middle Ages, a complex era frequently perceived through the lens of darkness. Characterized by feudalism, localized power structures, and the pervasive influence of the Church, this period saw significant societal reorganization after the fall of Rome. It was a time of both hardship and gradual development. In stark contrast and often concurrent with Europe's medieval period, the Islamic Golden Age flourished across vast swaths of the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia. This era, spanning roughly from the 8th to the 14th centuries, was a beacon of intellectual and cultural advancement. It represented a vibrant center of learning. During this time, the Islamic world excelled in science, mathematics, medicine, and philosophy. Scholars made groundbreaking discoveries in algebra, optics, and astronomy, while physicians advanced surgical techniques and pharmacology. Their libraries and academies became centers of unparalleled knowledge. Crucially, Islamic scholars meticulously preserved and translated ancient Greek and Roman texts that might otherwise have been lost to history. They not only safeguarded this classical heritage, but also expanded upon it, adding their own original insights and innovations. This intellectual stewardship was invaluable. This rich accumulation of knowledge, both inherited and newly created, would later play a pivotal role in fueling the European Renaissance. As contact between the Islamic world and Europe increased, these preserved texts and scientific advancements flowed westward, sparking new intellectual curiosity and artistic expression. The Islamic Golden Age thus served as a vital bridge. The European Renaissance, beginning in the 14th century, marked a profound period of renewed creativity, intellectual awakening, and scientific inquiry. It was a rebirth of classical ideals, infused with a new spirit of humanism and individualism. This era transformed art, literature, and thought across the continent. Key figures like Leonardo da Vinci embodied the Renaissance ideal, excelling as artists, scientists, and inventors. Galileo Galilei, through his astronomical observations and experiments, challenged established views of the cosmos, laying foundations for modern physics. Their genius pushed the boundaries of human understanding. Concurrent with the Renaissance, the Age of Discovery dramatically expanded the known world. Driven by technological advancements in navigation and shipbuilding, European explorers ventured across oceans, connecting continents and cultures previously isolated. This era reshaped global geography and human interaction. Explorers such as Christopher Columbus and Ferdinand Magellan embarked on voyages that forever altered the global map. Their expeditions, though often fraught with peril and profound consequences for indigenous populations, established new trade routes and initiated an unprecedented era of global exchange. The world became interconnected. This period of exploration and discovery led to the exchange of goods, ideas, and technologies on a global scale. It also brought about significant cultural encounters, sometimes peaceful, often violent, that reshaped societies across the Americas, Africa, and Asia. The Age of Discovery truly marked the beginning of a globalized world. The 18th and 19th centuries witnessed another monumental transformation, the Industrial Revolution. This period brought about unprecedented technological advancements, particularly in manufacturing, energy, and transportation. The invention of the steam engine and factory systems fundamentally reshaped economies and daily life. Urbanization accelerated as people migrated from rural areas to burgeoning industrial cities in search of work. This rapid societal shift introduced new social challenges, including overcrowded living conditions, poor sanitation, and harsh labor practices. The fabric of society was stretched and redefined. The 20th century, building on these industrial foundations, brought both incredible progress and devastating conflict. Two world wars, unprecedented in scale and destruction, reshaped political landscapes and challenged humanity's moral compass. These global conflicts left an indelible mark on the collective consciousness. Yet, amidst the turmoil, the 20th century also witnessed the powerful rise of human rights movements, advocating for dignity and equality for all individuals. The concept of democracy expanded, albeit imperfectly, to more nations, challenging authoritarian regimes and promoting self-governance. These ideals gained significant traction. Furthermore, the latter half of the 20th century saw the acceleration of globalization, driven by advancements in communication and transportation technologies. The world became increasingly interconnected, fostering cultural exchange, economic interdependence, and new forms of global cooperation and competition. This era continues to evolve. Our journey through history, from the primordial origins of life to the complexities of the modern era, reveals profound lessons. We see the cyclical nature of societal rise and fall, the constant interplay of innovation and conflict, and the enduring human quest for meaning and progress. History is not merely a collection of facts, but a living narrative. It emphasizes the importance of learning from both humanity's triumphs and its tragedies. The achievements of ancient civilizations inspire us, while the horrors of war and injustice serve as stark warnings. Each era offers insights into the human condition, reminding us of our capacity for both greatness and destruction. History highlights how ideas and values have profoundly shaped humanity's trajectory. From the philosophical inquiries of the Greeks to the scientific method of the Renaissance and the pursuit of human rights in the modern age, these intellectual currents have driven change. They are the invisible forces that guide our collective destiny. This comprehensive overview encourages deep reflection on the past's relevance to our present circumstances. Understanding the roots of our institutions, conflicts, and cultural norms provides crucial context for navigating today's challenges. The echoes of history resonate in every decision we make. Ultimately, this journey urges us to consider how historical lessons can be applied to build a better future. By recognizing patterns, understanding consequences, and appreciating the long arc of human endeavor, we can strive for a more just, peaceful, and prosperous world. The past is not just behind us, it is a guide for what lies ahead.